So I get home at 10 o'clock and I'm not feeling good, and I go walking in the gym, and our boy Sorrentine is shooting around. And I walked over to him and I said, you know what? We're a mess. We're a mess right now. And he went, Coach, don't you worry about nothing. We will roll through this thing, I promise you. It was like your dad told you. It was like, oh, okay, all right. And we did.
And you go from that type of pressure and expectation to being an underdog of 13 against a team who just won the Big East championship. So it was nice to, kind of really go in there and be loose in that game, and was different for our guys.
Well, that was the one good thing about our team, was that people stepped up at different times and played really well and knew what they needed to do to help us win games. And Jermaine obviously stepped up big.
29, 5 and 5, with 4.
There you go. That's what so you got like a quadruple nickel. That's what you got.
I just watched the game the other day. I only ever watched it maybe once after it happened. And I watched it the other day, and we were bad. We weren't good at all, except for him. He was brilliant.
I didn't know I was going to score 9 for 10, but I just remember feeling, I want to look at myself in the mirror and say, I've done something for my team. And I think for me, basketball-wise, that was the proudest moment.
For Syracuse, we were in the locker room, and I was like, right before the game, he's like, what do you think?
We always used to talk before every game, and this game was no different.
If we're gonna win this game, we gotta be down like 5 or 6 at halftime.
If we're winning, Boeheim's gonna go in there and get them all fired up, and they're gonna come out and they're gonna kick our butt.
But if we're down, they're just gonna take it for granted, and we'll come out. We'll win in the end.
We're down 4 at the half. I look at him, we kind of just smile at each other.
He just gave me this look, like, with this big smile, like, I was like, I'm telling you, we're gonna win this game.
Sure enough, the rest is history.
Oh, my goodness! Sorrentine hit that one from the parking lot.
See, what people don't realize is I had taken 15 three-pointers in that game. So that was my 16th one, that one I made. But all of them were like from 25 feet because they were so long. And I couldn't get close to the line. He just kept saying, keep shooting every time out, keep shooting. I'm like, all right, man.
And it was funny because he said to me, I knew how much you believed in me when I took that shot. And I said to him, yeah, I believed in Santa Claus for a long time too. I really did. But then I realized, reality comes in at some point. But he just was so gutsy. And he worked so hard, that like it could have been the worst shot in the history of college basketball. It ended up changing his life inexorably.
Out of bounds, we head the other way. How about this?
I thought we were ready for a win, and the way the game was going, it was a low-scoring game, a lot of defense, a lot of turnovers, a little choppy here and there, but I think it benefited us.
Throw it in the front court. It's caught. Upset City in Worcester.
This group will always be together because of that one thing, and it was just great that it happened, and but they earned it, man. They earned everything they got.
It's just neat, shows what we've built together. Sounds, just seems like a family. It just brings back a lot of memories and just shows what we've built, which is modern basketball.